everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Destiny ESQ. I am Destiny, and thank you for returning to my channel. So glad that you guys are here. Come on in, girl, because we got a lot to talk about. Okay, we are officially 1 month post-op VSG. Yes, y'all, we survived. Okay, we survived getting VSG in Tijuana, Mexico. It has been a month and your girl is thriving. So I have so much to update you guys on, but at the same time, I don't know what you want to know from me. It's a lot of questions that I had pre-surgery. It's a lot of questions I still have post-op. So if there's anything that you want to know in particular, how much the surgery cost, my VSG experience at Tijuana, all of those things, please drop a comment down below because I want to get y'all the information that you need. Okay, so I just want to tell you all kind of how I'm feeling and how everything is going. So it's been a month. Of course, there must be a little bit of weight loss, okay? And that is true. So far in 1 month, I have lost, y'all ready for this? Drum roll, please. 28 pounds. Yes, so I started at 240 and your girl is currently 212. Yes, and the crazy thing about it is this dress is very special because I'm wearing this dress because I couldn't fit this dress a month ago, and I actually made a video talking about how I can't wait until I can fit this dress. I'm thinking it's gonna be 2, maybe 3 months because this dress has a button on the inside and I could not get that button closed so that I could make it, because it's a wrap dress. And I just randomly tried it on because it's your girl's birthday, woo woo, and I tried it on and it fits. So yes, I have lost 28 pounds. I can now fit into this dress. So I'm feeling good and I'm feeling amazing. So now let's get into how the first month of VSG went. And so immediately after the surgery, it was crazy, y'all. It was crazy. I had a drain after my VSG. I know all VSG surgeons don't give a drain, but I went to Dr. Lopez at a Slimmer Me in Tijuana, Mexico, and he put a drain in me. And I think that really helped me with the gas. I had gas X and everything ready for that gas pain, but my gas pain wasn't excruciating. And I think it's because that gas was coming out of my stomach through the drain that he left me. So I was extremely thankful for that. But when you wake up, it's like your mouth is dry. You know, when you get put under anesthesia, they intubate you. So it's like my mouth was really dry, and nurses were like, you can't have anything for 6 hours. And I was like, 6 hours? What? You know, and finally they gave me like 2 little slithers of ice. I let it melt on my tongue, and that was like heaven to me. And then I slowly tried to sip water, Gatorade. They gave us Jello, and it just wasn't sitting on my stomach. I never threw up or anything, but I just didn't want it. Thank God I was hooked up to the IVs because I would have been dehydrated. Like, I just didn't want to get that down. And immediately, I would say about 2 hours after the surgery, they had us up and walking. It was me and like other surgery sisters and brothers walking throughout the facility. Because it does really help you. Like I said, I was like loopy and stuff like that from the surgery. I don't really remember having excruciating gas pain, but while I was walking, the nurses were like patting on my back. I do remember burping a little bit, farting a little bit. I know that's TMI, but y'all here for the truth, right? And so, you know, you walk around, and after you do a couple of laps around the surgery center, then it was like, okay, rest. Your stomach is really sore. I remember being extremely sore. I have 4 incisions, 1, 2, 3, 4. This 4th one is where the drain was. Luckily, my surgeon did a really good job. Like, y'all, I'm super excited because I've seen some people, you know, they have incisions kind of all over the place with really no rhyme or reason. And it's like my surgeon did 4 incisions kind of in a straight line. They're low, right above my belly button. So it's like, you know, when crop top season and bikini season comes, your girl, you know, I don't have a bunch of scars all over my stomach, which I've seen some people with like 8 incisions, which your doctor has to do what your doctor has to do at the end of the day. Like, an incision is an incision, but for aesthetic purposes, I am kind of happy with my incisions because they're little and it's just 4 of them and they're kind of in a straight line. They're close to the belly button, so if I wear high waist anything, you won't be able to see a thing, and I like that. And so the flight back home, I live in Atlanta, the flight from San Diego to Atlanta was 4 hours. The flight back home wasn't terrible, and I went by myself, so if you guys want a dedicated video about that experience, just, you know, I'll do that, but I don't want to give it to you and you don't want it. So the only difficult part was really the sitting for so long. You know, it's just a lot of pressure, but the flight was 4 hours and I was able to make it through. I used wheelchair access as soon as I got to the airport, and when I landed, I got wheelchair assistance. Please get that. Don't think you're going to be walking through anybody's airport. Don't torture yourself like that. Like, don't even do it. Bring cash so that you can tip people. I was tipping because you're going to want the help. Like, you just went through a major surgery. You don't want to lug everything and your carry-on and all that stuff. I asked a passenger to lift up my carry-on for me and put it in the overhead bin. I asked another passenger, can you bring it down? You know, and I'm such an introvert, but you just have to do what you have to do, you know. And so I only travel with the carry-on, no need for a check bag or anything, and I was able to make it home. And then I have stairs for my apartment, so my dad, he picked me up from the airport and helped me get up all those flights of my stairs because we don't have the elevator. And I think muscle memory kind of kicked in because I was able to just slowly get up the stairs, and then I had a step stool to get into my bed. And yeah, I kind of rested. What has been crazy for me is not sleeping on my stomach. Before this surgery, I was a stomach sleeper, like a stomach and a side sleeper, but you know, you can't lay on your stomach. So I would recommend, prior to surgery, get used to sleeping on your back. And so I had, since surgery, for a whole month, I have been sleeping on my back now, and honestly, I can say I don't wake up in the middle of the night and I feel very well rested. I think it ties into the surgery because I used to always wake up in the middle of the night to use the restroom. That has not happened since surgery. I'm sleeping better, and it doesn't take me as long to get to sleep. Like, I used to be a slow drifter, so I would have to scroll TikTok, I would have to watch TV or something in order for me to get to sleep. But I don't have that issue anymore. When I get in the bed, within like 10 minutes, if I just close my eyes, I'm asleep, and I'm staying asleep throughout the night. So that's definitely a benefit that I've experienced since having VSG. So now let's get into the different stages, because the stages of eating post-op, because that is still a struggle for your girl. Your eyes are just so much bigger than your stomach now. And so immediately when getting home, a lot of protein shakes, Gatorade, chicken broth, things of that nature, because I was hoping that what everybody said wasn't true, but it's true. Water just doesn't feel right when you drink it. Like, it's the craziest thing. You would think that water is light, it's not as thick as a protein shake, it's not as thick as Gatorade, you know, but water hurts. I don't know the science behind it, but when you drink water, it feels like there's pressure in your stomach, especially immediately after surgery. So Gatorade, Liquid IV, Crystal Light, things of that nature sit so much better on your stomach. So I'm constantly drinking Gatorade and Liquid IV and Crystal Light to get my fluid. It's very difficult to get 64 ounces of fluid in. I can go ahead and tell you that now. It is difficult. When I first got home, you have no appetite. I still don't have an appetite. So you kind of have to force yourself to get your fluids in. So what I did was I made a chart. It was just a little chart on a piece of paper, and I got these 2-ounce cups from Amazon. Let me go get it so I can show you. Okay, so here are the 2-ounce cups that I got off Amazon. I got a really big pack of them, and what I would do is take my notebook and literally write what I was eating and drinking. So I tracked my medications that I was taking, and then all of the liquids that I got in. So on here you see the 2 ounces of Gatorade, protein shakes, if I took any Jello, protein water, how many popsicles, and if I drank liquid IV. And I would make a little tally, sit here and tally up everything. And I just did that for days on end, and it made life so much easier. And I would give myself a goal, and I would just keep going. And so for the first like week and a half, 2 weeks, that's what I did to stay on track, to make sure that I was getting everything in. And so I would put, like I said, Gatorade in here, protein shakes in here, and I would just prep it. I would get a protein shake and do a vanilla protein shake, do a chocolate protein shake, do a couple of Gatorades, protein water, all of that stuff, because you're not going to want to drink anything. you can't eat anything. My first phase was liquids, then I went to full liquids. So full liquids included thicker soups, creamier things, anything that can be blended, more so smoothie texture, versus in the beginning with liquids, it's just like water, Gatorade, sugar-free Jello, and your protein shakes and bone broth. And then the next stage was the puree stage. This stage I was excited for it, because it's like, okay, I can start eating some different things. I made the infamous ricotta bake off TikTok, and my stomach hated it. That's the thing. That's what you have to remember during this journey. It's like your body is going to be different from everybody else. So it's like, okay, I didn't experience a lot of gas pain after surgery, but I can't eat the ricotta bake. Like my stomach, my pouch, I need to name her. Drop some comments down below of what would be a good name for my pouch. My name is Destiny, so y'all get creative. I want to see what y'all come up with. But yeah, my pouch, she does not like tomato. She doesn't. So that ricotta bake, I was bubbling and tumbling. Okay, it was not a good situation. I was taking my nausea medicine. Listen, so the ricotta bake was good. It was yummy. It tastes like, it tastes like lasagna, but it did not sit well on my stomach. It's like I was going back and forth between nausea, and it's like I never saw it again, but it hurt. I was like, what is this pain? I don't think it was full-blown dumping, but it was painful. It hurt. It was crampy, and I got really, 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 really nauseous. I never threw up, but I was spitting, and oh man, it hurt. But what I loved was blended soups, like the Panera bread soups, the corn tortilla soup, the chicken tortilla soup, the broccoli and cheddar. I have a tomato soup in there, but guess who hasn't touched it? It's still in there because I'm scared. So that ricotta bake messed me up. So I never ate the creamy tomato soup from Panera. It's still in the fridge, but so many types of soups and stuff like that. It just was amazing. Sugar-free popsicles are your best friend. Okay, love that. During the puree stage, I also started eating cottage cheese with fruit. Oh, so good. Greek yogurt. And the probiotic yogurts, they're like the perfect size. They're 3 ounces, gives you some extra probiotics in your diet and stuff like that. Love that. And then the last stage, which is the stage I'm on now, is soft foods. And so on the soft food stage, you can start eating tilapia, soft baked veggies. So like I've been eating zucchini and broccoli, just leave it in the pot a little bit longer so it gets soft. Squash, sauteed like carrots and things like that. It's just been really, really good. And so I've kind of branched out a little bit. Like I said, I'm the birthday girl, so I did pack some chicken and some broccoli and some cabbage, and that sat on my stomach very well. And so I just wanted to come and make this quick video, give you guys an update. I don't only have one video on my channel, but I really want you all to tell me what you all want to see and expect some more videos. Feel free to like, comment, share this, you know, bring all the VSG girlies here. Tell me your experience down below. If there are some people that are 2 years out, 3 years out, 5, 10, 20 years out VSG, tell me your experience down below. Tell me if you're thinking about getting this surgery, because I'm gonna tell you, girls, do it. Do it. Even if your insurance won't cover it. Like I said, I went to Mexico. Do it, girl. Like, this has changed my life for the better. I can already feel my confidence. Oh, it's oozing. Like, it's coming back. Like, I feel so good, and it's only been a month, you know. Surprisingly, I haven't dealt with any major constipation, but I do have a story about that. So if y'all want to know the tea, let me know. Like, just let me know down below. Give this video a like. I'll know that you want to see more, because baby, this VSG journey, even though I've only been on it for a month, it's a crazy ride. Okay, a crazy ride, but I want to keep you guys informed. There's no reason why it can't be fun and it can't be informative, you know. So again, like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you want to see. What you can expect though is I definitely want to do a what I eat in a day. I definitely want to talk about the Tijuana journey, and I definitely want to do monthly updates, so you can definitely expect those things from me. Okay, it was so nice coming back, speaking with you guys. See you next time. Bye. This would be so cute.